knowledge that we can prosecute these people.
From the minds behind the acclaimed television series, listen to Law and Order: Criminal Justice System on America's #1 podcast network, iHeart. Open your free iHeartRadio app and search Law and Order: Criminal Justice System and start listening.
If your mother isn't here to nag you, she'll make a great substitute. Jenny on The Dave Bryan Show on KDWB.
1 hour commercial free. I'm annoyed with Jenny.
Oh, what? Why?
Jenny kept a secret from me, one of your best, closest work associates.
Oh.
For weeks.
Not that long.
And I just found out, and I'm really annoyed with you that you didn't share this story, this journey. When are you going to tell us the story, Miss Secretive?
Okay, well, I can do it now since you're putting me on the spot. The secret is that Andrew and I made a very large purchase, and that purchase just happens to be a camper van. And we're very excited about it.
You're going to do the van life, and you're going to go start doing the van life. You're going to live in Tuscaloosa and on the
Tuscaloosa,
in like all kinds of places. And this is my dream. I want to live the van life, and you, a very close work associate, decided not to even tell your close work associate. Almost said friend.
Yeah,
close work associate.
Not a friend. No.
That you're buying a camper van. You're going to live the van life.
Yeah. So we're not going to live the van life. We are not rich enough to live the van life. A. B. We do not have a van that is like capable of actually living fully off grid, because our van, you can barely stand up fully in it. Like I can't even stand up.
I see all these YouTubers that they don't stand up in theirs either.
But I'm saying right now, our van is the bare bones. It has a bed and it's got like a cabinet, and that's all that's in it.
Ooh, a cabinet.
And we got
a cabinet.
Nice.
A cabinet.
Cabinet?
And so we just got it a few weeks ago, bought it off Facebook Marketplace.
Why didn't you tell us these things?
Because
this is part of your life journey.
I know, I was
You
trying.
won't have a baby. You won't get married. And
You
now
guys,
you have,
why are we fighting?
You actually do something interesting and you don't even tell us about
it. I mentioned yesterday when we were all discussing stuff for the show that we made a big purchase, and I said I was like,
I thought it was a washer dryer.
Or refrigerator.
I do probably need a new one of those soon, but no, I'm good on that right now. No appliances. We will.
Where'd you find a camper van?
Facebook Marketplace, baby.
How much you spend on it?
I will tell you. I'll be honest. It was $8,000. It was
what a bargain. Does it have wheels?
It does have wheels. We are nervous about our first trip, if she's going to break down on us or not, because she's an old girl. She's 2003.
I love this for you, though. That is so cool. That is so you and Andrew. You're one of my favorite couples because you're adventuresome and you love doing the same things. You love camping, hiking, the outdoors. One thing you don't love is your close work associates because you didn't bother to tell us. It's kind of like if Vaughn walked in and said, yeah, guess what? I got married over the weekend. I'd be like, you should tell us that you're building up and make it interesting.
That'd also be crazy that I come in and tell you, like, you don't get invited to the wedding.
Yeah.
Right. I come in and show you a scrapbook, and you're just like, but.
A scrapbook. Bailey, have you done anything? Are you pregnant?
No.
Okay,
Rats.
well, I mean, I'm not saying that you should be, but if something interesting happens in your life.
I'm not going to tell you until I have it.
Yeah, how about after you have the baby?
I'll be like, this is my baby. Here it is.
I'll be like, I thought you just got big.
Well.
All right. Well, thanks, Jenny.
We haven't done anything exciting with it yet, so I didn't want to reveal too much because I don't even know if I'm going to like this whole van life thing. I have slept in it one time so far, and
in the driveway or what?
No, when we went up to Crosby last weekend, we brought it up there.
Oh, you took that up there? I can't believe
wow.
it. This would be like if Susan was like, oh, my God, did I not tell you that I got a black belt in karate? Like, well, I wondered where you were every night.
I wish I would have told you guys, because that's the car that got hit when we were in the Caribou parking lot I told you about last week, and we had just bought it, so we were very salty about that.
Why was this a secret?
It wasn't a secret. I just wasn't we haven't done anything with it yet, and now we're going to actually start using it and building it out and stuff, so I wanted to share it with you guys.
So now she can start talking about what they're doing to it.
Get ahead of it, because for all I know, I might hate this. I might hate peeing in a bucket, okay? Because that's right now, that's the toilet situation, and that's all we've got.
I just don't know what to say to you. I just thought.
So anyway,
are you going to paint it?
I think that's sort of later on the list, because it's already been painted a weird
Where's the picture
tan
of this
color.
van?
Oh, you can see it on my Instagram.
What?
At Jenny KDWB.
Okay.
It's already been painted a weird tan color, and I don't mind it because honestly, I don't want it to be fancy and flashy. I want us to be able to like go around and like stealth camp in cities if we have to.
You don't want it to be like the yellow submarine kind of thing?
No,
Dang.
I want it to be able to like be parked on a city street and people think, oh, that's just a work truck.
Sure.
You know?
I love that.
So yeah.
I have a question.
Yeah.
Is there a poll on what you're going to name him or her?
We haven't done that yet. Andrew and I had a couple ideas, but neither of us like the other person's ideas. So there's been a couple comments since I posted about it of ideas. I just feel like she's a little rusty.
Sure.
So we got to keep our eye on the rust. She's an old rusty girl. So she's got to have like a old lady name. I know some people were like
Stella.
Vanna
White.
No, Stella's
Vanna White.
Someone else said Vanna or Vanessa.
Yeah.
Okay, got
Van
it.
Morrison.
But we'll see.
That's
I'm not
fun.
sure yet what we'll name her, but we're going to
I
take her
wanna
up
tell
to
you guys,
Lutzen next
I
weekend.
just want to let you guys know that
Yeah?
I've been on OnlyFans for the last 2 weeks and I've made $16,000.
What?
Did I forget to tell you guys that?
Congrats.
You did forget to tell us.
Oh, yeah.
Oh.
Bailey
Why are
just
you
graduated.
still working here?
Bailey just graduated clown college. Did she forget to tell you that?
I wish I did.
Vaughn had triplets.
Triplets?
And it was me, not Alyssa. I had them myself. Yeah. I didn't tell
Any
you
other
guys?
secrets you want to keep from us? You going to medical school and kind of holding back?
No, I don't think there's any other ones at the moment.
I don't believe you.
I'll let you know.
I don't believe you just because you came in and told this story about how you went on this trip to Crosby over the weekend. You got hit, but you left out the small detail about the van.
We basically just drove the van up there. Andrew slept in it every night. We had an Airbnb. I wasn't going to waste the Airbnb, so I slept in it, except for one night I did sleep in the van just to try
You
her
guys
out.
fighting?
No, he just wanted to sleep in the van. He literally, he loves that thing so much.
Yeah.
I was going to go get it myself. I was the one who's been all about finding a camper van. He kind of fell off of that dream after we had started talking about it. And then I was going to go buy it. And as soon as he saw it, he's like, I want in. So we bought it together. And now it's our little baby. But I feel like, I'll be honest, he is doing way more work on it so far. I didn't know how good he was at
I would say
labor.
let him. Yeah, let him do it.
It's been fantastic.
Like,
I've been
have fun,
planning
buddy.
the aesthetic part.
Yeah.
He's been figuring out change the taillights on it already and all this other stuff.
You just turn the radio on, wonder what we're talking about. This came out of nowhere. I found out from my close work associate who shares everything with me, nothing, that Jenny went out and bought a camper van. You've been building up to this, and then you deceived us and said you went to Crosby. I figured you went in your Chevy Malibu.
Yeah.
I had no idea that you were in a camper van. This is a big life change.
It was so fun. We took it to state parks and took little snoozes after
Well, I
hikes.
wouldn't know. You didn't
It
tell
was
us
so
that.
great.
We didn't know
I
any of
loved
that.
it. It was so much fun. You guys, I would love to bring it in to show you guys, but I was looking at, I don't know where to park it because it
Yeah, watch
definitely,
the clearance.
it can't fit in the ramp.
Okay, well, later we'll talk about names for the camper van, but now we got stuff to do. We got to give away pink tickets, and we're going to play a little game here where I get you on the phone one word at a time. I will give you a pink song lyric. Your job is to jump in and tell us, how many callers do we need,
We
Jenny?
just need 2 people on, and so you're going to call in. Whoever can jump in with which pink song it is first, you will win the tickets.
Okay, so I'll give you one lyric at a time.
Yes.
So if we were to do a Miley Cyrus song, I'd be
Okay.
like, jump off.
Party in the USA.
Yeah.
Yes.
I was gonna say-
Jump off the
The
plane
plane
at
at
LAX.
LAX.
Normally, this game is harder because you don't tell us who the artist is,
Yep.
but we're making it a little bit easier because you at least know it's a pink song. But she's got so many songs, so good luck.
Good luck to you.
Okay, so if you want to do the show, is with Pink at the X on October 17th. We got tickets for you pretty much all day here on KDWB. Buy your tickets at Ticketmaster.com. We'll get a couple of callers on the phone right now that want to go see Pink. Can I just tell you, there's something that I want to buy, but I will take you through the journey rather than just show up with it one day.
Okay, it just was a spur of the moment situation. I'm telling you, we literally saw it on Facebook Marketplace, looked at it an hour later, and had to buy it because it was such a good deal.
That'd be like me saying, "Yeah, Susan, I found this woman on Adult Friend Finder, and it was fun.
different.
It wasn't
Was
cheating.
she in
It
your
was-
neighborhood?
Well, it doesn't matter. It said 10 miles away.
Oh, that's
'cause
kind of in
set
your neighborhood.
I set my preferences on
Yeah.
Adult Friend Finder at 10-mile radius.
Single women near
So-
you?
Yeah, right. Or men. It doesn't
Okay.
matter.
Oh, okay.
And they have to have bad vision.
Sure, yeah. And they're ready to be crazy.
Yeah.
Okay.
So anyway, so I just tell Susan it was spontaneous, so it
Yeah.
doesn't count. Yeah, I'm. You know what? You and we're gonna butt heads about this.
Well, if it makes you feel any better, my dad still doesn't even know. I haven't even told him. So
but
not
you like
many
me better
people
than your
know.
dad.
Oh, yeah, well.
Okay. All right. Barb is on the phone. Hi, Rachel. Hi, Barb. And hi, Rachel. Good morning.
Good morning. Good morning.
Can you believe that Jenny bought a camper van and
gosh.
didn't bother to tell any of us?
No.
I mean, isn't that rude, Barb? Don't you think that if it's a good coworker that she would tell you?
So rude.
So rude.
It sounds like I've had it for
So
3
rude.
years and you're just finding out. It's been 3 weeks. 3 weeks.
3
Lot
weeks
can
too
happen.
long.
A lot can happen in 3 weeks. Yeah.
Feels like 3 weeks too long.
It's 3 weeks too long. It's 3 weeks too long. All right, Barb and Rachel, here's what's going to happen. I'm going to read one lyric from a Pink song at a time. When you think you know the Pink song, then you jump in with your name. Chime in with your name, Barb or Rachel. Okay? And is it this part right here? I just want to, is it? Okay, got it. Here we go. All right, here we go. I'm going to read one lyric at a time. Jump in with your name when you think you got it. Sending out the...
Rachel.
Rachel, go.
Sending out the message to all of my friends. They'll be burning rubber. You'll be kissing my ends.
What is the name of the song?
Coming out. I'm coming out.
No.
Party started.
Who said that?
Rachel.
Rachel? Did Rachel get it?
I think so.
Rachel got it. Yep. That was tricky. Good job,
That was.
Rachel.
Good job.
You're a winner. Barb, do you still love us?
Yes, I always will.
Okay, thank you, Barb. If anything big happens in your life, will you let me know about it?
Of course.
Thank you, Barb. Appreciate you. Okay, Rachel, you're going to the show coming up October 17th. Good job.
Oh, I'm so excited. Thank you, guys.
You are so welcome. Tickets every hour on
Yep.
KDWB. Let's do a little game of Think Fast because Vaunt is hosting today. And who is playing whom today on Think Fast?
Dave, you are playing Bailey.
All right, Dave and Bailey. Okay, here we go. You get to play along too. Vaunt's going to give us a question. You got to jump in with the answer really quick. Vaunt.
All right. We're going to start off with the ong category. These are words that end in ong, O-N-G.
Okay.
Here we go.
I love this.
The ong category.
Here we go.
Okay.
And there's no letter for these.
Okay.
All right.
Just
great.
jump in whenever you know.
I see.
Okay.
Men are typically always...
Wrong.
Dongs.
Dave got it.
Okay.
Wrong.
No.
Wrong is correct.
I like
Dave is
this
on the board.
category.
Here we go. Next one. Jenny, can you keep score for me,
I
please?
am.
Thank you. You're the best. Used at ceremonies and is an instrument.
Gong.
Good, Bailey.
Oh, nice.
And
Okay.
Bailey's on the board. This is the ong category. These end in O-N-G. A game created in East and
Ping pong.
Southwest Asia.
Whoa.
No.
Oh.
Oh, keep going. Can you finish it?
A game created in East and Southwest Asia.
It's not ping pong.
Oh, Mahjong.
Yes, mahjong.
Oh,
But I'm not giving
mahjong.
you that. You said ping pong. Nobody gets that point.
Okay, great.
Fine.
Ladies and Vaunt usually wear these.
Thong.
Yep, there it is. I knew thong would be in there.
All right. Tall people's legs are very long.
Jesus.
Come on, Dave.
Criminy.
All right. You might use this on 420.
Gong
Bong.
or bong. Gong.
Dave got it with
Shoot.
bong.
I don't know any words.
Jeez. What's the score, Jenny?
Dave has 5, Bailey has 1.
No, Dave has 4.
Oh.
Well, because the other one he didn't get mahjong.
Oh,
Mahjong.
okay. Sorry. He only has 4.
All right. You'll use these to flip your meat on the grill.
Tongue.
Jeez.
Mhm. All right. That's it for the on category. Let's move on
Can we
to
do one that I can get? Do Broadway.
Broadway
Yeah,
musicals
just
that
Broadway.
Bailey has seen. This is the former category. These are former things or things that used to be. Here we go. And there's no letter for these.
Okay.
Name a former child star.
Gary Coleman.
Good, Dave.
I was like Damon
Okay.
Wayans. That's the only name I can think of. Damon Wayans. Jeez.
Name a former Super Bowl halftime show performer.
In sync.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'll take it.
Oh, look at you.
I'll
Couldn't
take
think
it.
of one, and there's a million of them.
Name a big sitcom that is no longer on TV.
Seinfeld.
Good, Bailey.
Wow.
Good
I
job.
love Seinfeld.
Bailey's trying to catch up. This is the
I am
former or
trying.
no longer category. You could watch videos on this, but they don't make them anymore.
VHS.
Yes,
Oh.
Dave won. That,
That
was
was
game
this-
point
oh.
for Dave.
I just won?
David. Yeah,
Yeah.
baby. You're a
Oh,
winner. Winner,
Thank
chicken
you.
dinner.
All right, let's do a couple more just for you. We'll stay out of this one, but as you're driving into work or doing whatever you're doing, here are a couple of questions just for you.
And these will do traditional think fast, just random, and there's a letter. Gift shop souvenir that starts with K. Jenny?
I don't know.
It's the most,
Keychain.
yes, it's the most simple,
Keychain.
Oh.
the most simple souvenir.
I thought of kite. It's like
Yeah, I was
kite.
like, what?
Okay.
All right, something women have. Something women have that starts with B. Tell me about it, David.
Bra?
I was going to babies
Boobs.
or boobs.
Oh,
Women
okay.
don't have bras.
Well, yeah,
How
baby.
many-
Well, they
do you
wear
have
them.
a bra?
You wear a bra.
Correct
you don't
answer.
have bras.
Yeah.
I mean, it counts, but babies, boobs,
Hey, Jenny,
bra.
how about bad breath? Huh? How about that
I
one?
have that. That's for sure.
Oh.
Give me a major city that starts with the letter T. Bailey.
Tallahassee.
All right. Last one for you. Breakfast food that starts with the letter B. Jenny, what is it?
Bacon.
Yeah, baby.
They say bagel, but here in Minnesota they say bagel.
No, they don't.
Bag.
I say
Bagel.
bagel.
It's
I
a
say
bagel. I say bagel.
Yeah, I
but
say
like
bagel.
Nabisco, when he worked here, he's like, yeah, do you guys want a bagel? And I'm like, a what?
Who?
A bagel.
Nabisco.
I've
Yeah.
never heard of this person.
Yeah, you have. We don't call him by his name anymore. We gave him that name, by the way.
Oh.
He never had. That was his name. We gave that kid so much. Do I ever get a thank you? No.
Oh.
I
Not
thank
even
you.
a bagel.
Not even a bagel.
No. All right, that is it for Think Fast on KDWB. We're 1 hour commercial free. Let's do Dave's Dirt.
The Dave Ryan Show, 101.3 KDWB.
Brought to you by Nicolay Law Offices. I think one of the big stories is that Kendrick Lamar is going to be doing the Super Bowl halftime show, but I'm going to launch into some other things here. The Vikings destroyed the Giants 28-6 during the season opener yesterday.
Yeah, he did.
Chipotle and Spirit Halloween have partnered to offer a unique collection of costumes highlighting the restaurant chain. Think you can pull off a look inspired by a black plastic fork, a paper napkin, and a foil-wrapped burrito? Now's your chance. Spirit Halloween's Kim Sarko says, we're no strangers to memes at Spirit Halloween. Year after year, we're blown away by the passion and creativity. For $40 each, you can snag one of these head-to-toe bodysuits. They're available online at select Spirit Halloween stores in major cities. And I guess it literally is a Chipotle burrito.
Wow.
That sounds kind of clever, I guess.
I guess.
There's always been a question about the hot dog to bun ratio. And we're at the end of grilling season, but you've definitely probably had some hot dogs and
I've
grilled
had
this summer.
many.
You ever bought a package of hot dogs and buns to go along with the package of the hot dogs, and you most likely wondered why most hot dogs contain 10 dogs, but buns have about 8 in a pack? It can be frustrating because then you've got 2 unhoused hot dogs. There's no bun for them to settle in.
Mm-hmm.
So you get a piece of Wonder Bread out,
Yeah.
Yep.
and then you make just a junky hot dog.
Or you
Why?
just make a hot dog like how I grew up. We didn't always have buns. We just used bread.
Well, that's what I mean. Yeah, you
Yeah.
get a piece of Wonder Bread out.
But
Yeah.
I'm saying we just wouldn't even have buns, period. We
Oh,
just
you were
used the
poor.
bread. Yeah.
Oh,
That's what I'm saying.
Ketchup leaks right through a slice of bread, though. Believe it or not, there's a reason for the number inequality. According to the National Hot Dog Council, yes, there is one. That's just the way it's done. And really, that is basically their answer. That's just the way it's done. That's a terrible answer.
Yeah,
I love hot
don't get
dogs,
it.
though.
Nobody's reading books anymore. If you're like 46% of Americans, your answer is I haven't read any books lately at all or listened to any books
Oh,
in the past year.
no.
If you've read a book, 27% of us said we've read between 1 and 5 books. 11% said they read 20 books a year.
Mm-hmm.
What are people reading? Mystery and crime and history.
Oh, I thought fairy porn was going to be on
Yeah,
there.
fairy.
Jenny's
Surprise.
reading fairy porn. It is
Man.
true.
Guitar baby, I love it.
And here's a way to spot somebody with no soul. It's not
Let's
really
hear it.
Dave's Dirt. Once in a while, I don't want to do Celebrity Dirt. I get so bored with Celebrity Dirt. Like, oh, let's talk about Taylor and Travis again.
No.
Oh, they were at the U.S. Open. It's the same story all the time. You know how many stories there are in the dirt today about J-Lo and Ben Affleck?
A lot?
I don't care anymore.
Oh.
I don't care.
We're picking.
So let's talk about how to spot somebody with no soul.
Sounds good.
They
I'm
don't show empathy. Emotions are too confusing and complex for them. Their eyes are dead.
Oh.
You'll know it when you see it.
Oh.
They lack remorse and accountability. They always blame someone else. They cheat, lie, and steal with no guilt. When they speak, it sounds like they're using a script. They don't like animals, and their hugs are cold and rigid. That's how you spot someone with no soul.
I wonder what it's like being in their brain, though. You know, like what's it like being that person, and what are their thoughts that they have? Do they have thoughts, or is it just like a big white empty room?
I don't know.
That's a good question.
That's a
I
good
do
question.
always question when people don't like animals. I know you might not like certain animals, but like no animals? You don't like a cat or a dog?
I seriously love all animals. I
Me
do.
too.
Like even like mice. It's like, oh, I don't want to kill him. He's got a family to feed.
He's got kids.
Hey, speaking of kids, we're super excited. Children's Minnesota Give to Kids Day. We're going to be broadcasting live from Children's Minnesota on Give to Kids Day in support of Shine Bright for Kids. We did this last year, and it stays right. The money stays right here in our state, right at home, and helps fight cancer and other childhood diseases. We did this last year, and we raised a record amount of money, and we did it a year before and raised a lot then too. So we're going to try it again this Thursday, but we do want you to donate now. Is there a link to donate online,
Yes.
Jennifer?
So if you go to KDWB.com, there's a search tab. You can type in community, but we'll get to just directly on Dave Ryan Show to make it easier on you. But if you do search for community, there is a thing that says Give to Kids Day right there that you can donate to, or we will have it up on Dave Ryan Show in just a second.
Okay, good, because it is a big deal, and we do it every year because, I've got 4 kids. You guys don't have kids, but you all love kids. You got nieces and nephews and little sisters and that type of thing. So we do this every year. It's very important to us, and we just want to kind of get that ball rolling. So we'll put that link up there. It is 101.3 KDWB. College for most people started like last week, maybe last Monday or so, and you would think that things are going great, but they don't always go as well as you hope they will. And we got somebody on the phone who's already having a little bit of problem at college. Claire, do not say what college you go to, but let's find out what's going on. You're a week into it. What's going on at the college dorm room?
Yeah. Thank you for having me.
Yeah.
So gosh, where do I start? So I'm a week into living with my college roommate, and I was like placed with a random roommate.
Well, that's the way they do it, right? I mean, I don't really know that much about it, but whenever my kids had a college roommate, it was kind of like, oh, well, you meet, you hope you get along.
It depends. I mean, you can like ask to be with someone specific.
Yeah.
A lot of people, they'll go to college and just get a random roommate, even if they have friends going there just to like meet new people.
Okay. All right. So things are not going well, I take it.
Yeah, I already can't stand her.
And it's been a week.
Yeah, and so gosh, where do I start? I have a long list of reasons why I just don't think this is working out.
Okay.
So reason number 1, first day of classes, she had 10 alarms set, and she didn't get up to any of them. And when I tried to wake her up, she snapped at me.
So when her alarm goes off, it's also your alarm because you're about 8 feet apart.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay, gotcha.
And 10 of them is a lot.
And so you try to wake her up, and then she gets mad.
Yeah, like
Okay.
she immediately snapped at me. So it's like we're already off to
Okay.
a not great start.
Okay.
It's just like tension. Reason number 2, we have a microwave, and she's made ramen a couple of times, and she leaves the dish with the leftover ramen broth sitting on her desk like for 2 days before doing anything with it. And I like started to smell like really bad, and like I kind of peeked in the bowl, and there was like mold forming. And,
Okay.
yeah,
So there's the alarm clock. She's a slob. Okay, we're talking to somebody, Claire, who a week into college is already not getting along with the roommate. What else you got?
Okay. All right. So after a Thursday night out, she brought home a random guy, and she had like loud. Let's just say,
I get it. No, I get it. She
Yeah.
brought it. She
We
was
get
loud.
it.
Yeah.
She was loud. And you're, again, 8 feet away. When that happens, do you pretend that you're sleeping, or do you roll over and say, hey, Veronica, whatever her name is, what do? You just pretend that you can't hear, I guess.
To be honest, I just like froze. Like maybe she thought I was sleeping. I was literally 5 feet away. Like, hello, like, there's no consideration. It's like so selfish.
Ew,
Okay.
and just gross
I
too.
think that's. I think if there are other things, I think the question is, what can you do about? Can you do anything?
Oh, yeah.
What do they say? Because Jenny, you had roommates and dorm mates in college, right?
Yeah, and I live with my dorm roommate, but she was a friend from my hometown, so whatever. We knew each other ahead of time, but I've had other friends who requested changes, or like someone else requested not to live with them anymore. And so you can do that at some point throughout the year, because let's face it, like some people, they go to college and they party. And then there's some people who don't party at all. And even those two people get put together, I can imagine you're going to clash living in like a 10 by 10 foot dorm room.
Right.
So you can request a change. I think it's difficult. I mean, Bailey was an RA, so she probably has more information about this than I do.
Yeah, I feel like when I was an RA, like requesting a change to a different room or getting a new roommate was like a huge process. And usually at our school, it was like if you didn't like your roommate, you were the one that needed to move. So then it made it into more of a headache for you, even though ideally you'd be like, okay, this person's causing the drama, so I want them gone. But it would be you that would have to leave.
You're the one that has to move.
Yeah.
So what do? You call? You go see somebody at the office? Is that what you do?
I mean, you can probably put in a request, I'm assuming, to
to
whoever
your
Res Life.
Res to Life. Yeah, Resident Hall Association, Res Life, or whoever
But
you go.
then you got to find a roommate that doesn't have somebody there.
Yeah.
Right? And
or you get put into a singular room, which sometimes are more expensive.
I wish I was that lucky.
Yeah.
My senior year, I roomed with, he was a friend, but he had the same alarms constantly, but then never got up for class. And then we lived in a suite, so there were 4 of us total. Another dude used to just put onions, just loose onions in the refrigerator, and then they would start peeling, and the fridge would just smell like onions. And I was like, I cannot do this. It was gross. But then if I tried to go if I put in a request for a single room, they'd be like, we'll see if we have any, and there's still a chance that you could stay with this person. It was so annoying.
You just stuck it out? Is that what you did?
Eventually, the onion dude got kicked out, but I still lived with the dude that had left a mess and alarms going off. It was annoying.
I think, you never know. I mean, I went to Pikes Peak Community College. They didn't have dorms on it. It was a community college. But I can imagine.
You've never lived with a roommate.
No, I've never in my life had a roommate.
Lucky you.
Text messages. So basically, Claire, we're trying to figure out, should you stick it out? Should you give it a couple of weeks? Or should you immediately start trying to find somebody else? Because it sounds like there's a whole bunch of things. Text messages. Requested room change ASAP. The sooner the better. You're not the only one looking for a new roommate.
Yeah.
This girl is a prime example. Well,
Yeah, maybe don't read
anyway,
that one.
yeah, it's like of somebody who's just had bad roommates. The RA on the floor should be doing a roommate agreement with them to discuss their issues and come up with plans. So that's what RAs do. Gives us conflict resolution with an RA.
I think the problem is it's the first week of school.
Right. Well, the RA is going to say, like, stick it out for a little bit longer.
Is that what they're going to say?
Yeah. And then if it continues being bad, then we can revisit your roommate agreement. But everybody is like, I don't like that. They're taller than me and everything is up high.
Well, and that's the thing.
Like, okay.
It's the thing, because if I was that person, like if I was the RA, I would think for the first week, I'm going to get two dozen people complaining that the roommate, they swipe their phone funny, or they've got an Android and I don't like people with Androids.
I can never find a charger.
Yeah, exactly.
A bunch of people say, I switched dorms in college. It was actually super easy. I got a couple of those.
It probably depends on what I don't know what college she goes to, but it might depend on like how many options there are, though, because I think smaller colleges probably don't have as many free dorms as like the U of M might have a little bit more to offer.
Sure.
What do you think? Give me your roommate horror story at 651-989-KDWB, or send me a quick text if you can get it in 170 characters or whatever it is now.
I told Bailey this story about the person I lived with my freshman year. So I was hanging out with this gentleman who I hung out with, and we were just watching TV in our dorm room, and she comes in, chucks her phone across the room. It smashes against the nice cement walls in the dorm. It splatters everywhere. And so she's upset because she just got in a fight with her boyfriend who was doing long distance. And then she starts crying because her phone is now broken. And this guy sat there with like this stunned look on his face like, y'all are crazy. And I go, don't put y'all in this category. I didn't do anything.
What about your weird, awful roommate? Here's one. I was an RA, and I had to live with a resident. It was horrendous, lots of drama, and eventually had to bring it to leadership because he was stabbing pizza boxes with a knife hundreds of times.
Terrifying.
Jeez.
Especially he's making like direct eye contact as he's stabbing the pizza
Wow,
boxes.
looking right at you, smiling a sideways smile.
Hey, how was class today?
What about, we're basically talking to Claire, and Claire is a week into college, and she's already got a roommate that's like, sets 10 alarms and doesn't wake up, who brought a guy home for a random hookup and was loud like 5 feet across the dorm. So tell us your roommate horror story, or give us a solution to what she should do. We'll be right back. Are we doing the dance party now?
Yeah, yep.
Let's do it. Monday morning dance party. Got to get you moving a little bit. It's 101.3 KDWB. It is the Monday morning dance party on KDWB. Shaboozey! Oh my God, we got tickets for you right now.
Oh my God.
We're going to send you Song of the Summer, Shaboozey, discovered by Dave Ryan here on KDWB.
Second song of summer.
I'm going to go ahead and say because I discovered the Song of the Summer. It is Shaboozey, and that is my story. I'm sticking to it. Shaboozey's going to be at First Avenue coming up this. Is it? Wait, it's tonight.
It's tonight.
Yes. Oh, dang.
Yeah.
I thought it was Friday. Okay, it's
No,
tonight.
tonight.
Let's get you into First Avenue to see Shaboozey. I'm going to give you 4 words. You have to figure out what they have in common. For example, the other day we did tooth, heart, spot, and Jesus.
Mm-hmm.
Tooth, heart, spot, and Jesus. The common thread was sweet. Sweet tooth, sweet heart, sweet spot, sweet Jesus.
Sweet Jesus.
I'm going to give you 4 words. Tell me what they all have in common. Do not call. The phones are jammed with bad roommate stories. Text me the correct answer, the first correct answer at 53921. Going to see Shaboozey tonight. Here are the 4 words. You might want to write them down so you can stare at them and concentrate. Texas, Florida, Oklahoma, skillet.
I know it.
Me too.
Texas,
Maybe. I don't know.
Florida,
Okay.
Oklahoma, skillet.
Okay, maybe I don't know.
I'm getting a little thrown off by Texas. Hold on.
I'm getting thrown off by Oklahoma and Florida.
Ooh.
I know
Is it?
Texas.
No, I don't know.
Okay. If you got it, send me a text at KDWB1 53921.
I got it.
You got it?
I'll text.
Yay.
Well,
No.
I don't know. You should. You should text Vaughn though what the answer is.
Okay. Oh,
So
you
he
don't know what the
knows.
answer is?
No,
Okay.
I'm dumb.
Okay.
Yeah.
I went to school
well.
in New Jersey.
Do this. If you want to text it in, text in KWB1 53921. But while I'm texting Vaught the answer, then Bailey, read some of these
I am.
roommate
hear it.
I am
horror
reading
stories. 'Cause
some
we
of
got
them.
a bunch of these.
Okay, here are some beautiful text messages. This person says, I went to college over an hour away, and my roommate was very much into getting with any guy possible. My brother was coming to visit, who is older than me, and I said, whatever you do, do not get with my brother. Well, we were at a party, and sure enough, I saw them behind the door together. Later, after he left on a Sunday night, my roommate went to her closet and pulled out his wallet and smiled. She had taken his wallet so he would come back and have to see her again.
Wow.
This person says, had a roommate who left moldy food and containers everywhere. Had a cat and didn't change the litter. Had a cat in college
That's the worst.
and didn't change the litter.
Yeah.
Could smell it down the hallway from the building. Garbage everywhere. Could go on, but it gets so much worse.
Yeah, you can have emotional support animals in college.
What? I wish I did. This person says, I lived in a suite and had 3 awful roommates. My roommate would hide food on her side of the room, and we had fruit flies everywhere. They also had CX while I was there. Cherry on top was that there was a stain on my futon mattress, and they took it upon themselves to put it in the dumpster without asking me.
Oh, wow. There is no shortage of bad roommate stories. We'll get back to those in a second. We do have somebody on the phone with the answer for Shaboozey Connections. Good morning. Who is this?
No, I think that person is a roommate person. It's
that's a
Callie.
roommate person.
Yeah, she
Okay,
has
never
a
mind.
story
Okay.
about, yeah.
Never mind.
Wow.
I think Vaughn is still working on getting someone for that.
We do have a lot of people with the right answer. Most people have the right answer. The answer is not that they are all Southern. Okay? I'll give it to you again, and we do have a bunch of answers. So we'll get a hold of somebody. Vaughn, can you call somebody? Yeah. Vaughn is... I'm so confused.
You're doing great. You're doing a good job,
Vaughn
Dave.
doesn't, to be fair, Vaughn doesn't sit in the studio with us, so he didn't get the memo as to what we were doing at the moment. So I will text him to make sure he understands.
Okay. We'll get the answer on that in a second. But let's talk about some roommate horror stories really quick here. This is Julie. We were talking to a woman named Claire a while ago who's a week into college and already can't stand a roommate. Julie, give me your roommate horror story.
Yeah, I was a freshman, and I got paired with a roommate who was a senior. She was a 26-year-old senior, so she was on her super senior.
Whoa,
journey.
26-year-old senior. Yikes.
Wow.
Yeah, and she chose to be in the dorms with freshman roommates, so that was a little bit weird to start. And then on top of that, she made these weird sounds as she would get dressed or, like, move around the room. So she would, like, put her pants on, and she'd be like, shoot, And then she would sit there and she'd be like, zip.
Was I your roommate?
What's the second noise?
It would be like, zip. And then she'd like put like her sweatshirt on. And she'd be like, zoom. Like she would just do the weirdest things. And I'm just like, is this girl okay? Like, it was so bizarre. And that was just one out of the, several lists of things that like just drove me crazy about
Did
that.
she ever graduate?
I don't know because I switched roommates.
Okay.
Halfway through. And she was so excited that she was like, you're going to be my first roommate that I've ever lasted a whole year with. And then I was like, actually, I have to break it to you. I'm actually going to switch rooms that semester, And so, yeah, unfortunately, that didn't work out. But
great story.
For her.
Wow, what a great story. Zip.
I was like, dang, was I your roommate? It sounds like crap I would do.
No kidding. Thank you, Julie. Have a great day. Nate, we're talking about bad roommate stories, and we're going to get right to the Shaboozey Connections winner. Nate, bad college roommate?
Oh, yeah. How much time do you have on the
Not much. Not much.
So I'm a Gen Xer. I went to St. Cloud State, and there was a 3-person dorm that my buddy and I moved into. Didn't know our third roommate, but he moved out after the first week. So we had a 3-person dorm with 2 people, and then halfway through the year, that's when we got the horror story. He came in. He basically just took over the entire room. He didn't shower, didn't shave, didn't go to class.
Ew.
He would basically take all of our change in our change jars, order pizza, come back, and this is when there was about 1 computer per dorm. He would play D&D all day. It was bad. And then came back one time, didn't do the laundry. And in the middle of the dorm room, where his pants inside out, where you can see something you wouldn't want to see.
Yeah, okay, I gotcha. Wow. Did he last the whole semester, Nate?
Mostly, yes. But here's another great part. A buddy of mine that we called Bacon, because he looked like Kevin Bacon, got pulled over for giving a ride so he could donate plasma. And took both of their IDs, found out this guy had a warrant out for his arrest, and he got taken away, and we never saw him again.
Oh, my gosh. You do have the stories. Holy
Wow,
smokes.
Nate. That's amazing.
Yeah.
I wish I had a prize for you, Nate, because you would definitely win it. Thank you very much. We got to one more, and then then we're going to get the answer in Shaboozey. Hi, Callie.
Hi.
Hi. Bad roommate horror stories. What do you got?
Yeah, so I went to St. Cloud State my freshman year.
Why are all the bad
Everybody
roommates
is
in
St.
St.
Cloud
Cloud
State.
State? Yeah.
Right? And my roommate stole from me. It didn't matter what it was. She would steal food, money. She would drink my alcohol and replace it with water. She'd steal my snacks but put the wrappers back in the boxes.
What?
I wouldn't notice the food was empty.
Oh, wow.
So it didn't matter. She stole everything. So the dorms did not allow us to switch until Christmas break. So I suffered the whole fall semester, and then fortunately was able to move to a different room. And she got a foreign exchange student who didn't speak English and had different practices, let's say. So her life got to be pretty miserable after that.
Wow. That is crazy. You know what? I feel bad for somebody. Isn't it great that some people that's their lifelong best friend?
Yeah.
Is their dorm mate in college, and other people is the one who steals
worst.
your snacks.
Yeah, and puts the
Callie.
wrapper back.
Thanks for calling in. Let's get to Shaboozey, because we got Shaboozey tickets right now for the show tonight. We do have a winner already, so don't freak out if you're like, oh my God, what's the answer? I will get Carrie on the phone. Carrie, good morning.
Good morning. How are you?
I'm good. Where are you calling from, Carrie?
Well, I'm at work right now in Maple Grove, but
Okay.
I live in Oak River.
Okay. We're going to get tickets for Shaboozey tonight. Get you out of the house, go down to First Avenue. Here are the things you got to figure out what they have in common. Texas, Florida, Oklahoma, Skillet. What do they all have in common?
Panhandle.
They all have a panhandle.
Oh, nice.
Did it come to you right away, Carrie, or did it
Yes.
take a minute? It did.
Yes.
Okay. Gotcha.
No, Dave, it was so easy.
Oh, I
Not
thought
for
they
me.
were
It was pretty
omelets.
easy.
I thought they were all different kinds of omelets.
No, that'd be Denver, Western, Skillet, and
something
cheese-
else.
cheese.
Just
Yeah.
hungry.
Cheese omelet. I love those.
Carrie, have fun at the show tonight.
Thank you.
You're welcome. All right. Well, we're looking for more. We're going to try to get more for Shaboozey. It is 101.3 KDWB. Little Monday motivation. Just really quick here, a little Monday motivation, because we tried to give you a little something to kind of like, I don't know, just kind of latch onto on every Monday on KDWB. So let's see what we've got for Monday motivation.
There are only two people in this world that you need to make proud. It's not your mom, it's not your dad, not your husband, not your wife, not your kids. It's the 8-year-old version of you and the 80-year-old version of you. If those two people are happy with the way you lived your life, it means you did everything.
I think the 8-year-old version of me would think I'm pretty cool. 80-year-old still remains to be seen. We'll see how that goes. Anyway, I like that a lot. It is 101.3 KDWB. I was in Colorado over the weekend.
Yes.
I went to a pool hall because I just look for different things to do.
Is that like billiards?
Billiards,
okay.
Yeah. And it is just kind of I'm kind of a hayseed redneck deep inside anyway. And so you go and you're kind of like with earthy people that hang out in a pool hall.
Earthy people?
Earthy people.
I don't know if
Earthy
that's the best
people.
description. Chain
Earthy.
smokers.
Well,
Chain
chain smoke. You can't
smokers.
smoke in the pool hall.
Not anymore.
But just like earthy people that are welcoming of everybody. And so I was playing pool but sometimes by myself and sometimes with random people. I think I told you I met Tony there. He's 93 years old.
Nice.
And he still plays pool. I now want a pool table.
No.
What do you mean no? I want a pool table because I think I'm getting pretty good. I want to join a pool league. I want to buy my own cue in a little case where I open the case and that screws together. I have a dream. I want a pool table.
This feels like something you would have already had. Like, I feel like this is a poor decision you've made before. No? Was that a ping pong table?
I did buy a ping pong table.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, we never played it. Yeah.
Yeah. And how long did it take you to sell that ping pong table?
Not long. But the difference is I can play pool by myself.
You were trying to get me and or someone else on the show to buy that for forever. You don't need a pool table.
But I can play it by myself.
But you
won't. And I can join
won't.
a fall pool league.
You won't,
And
though.
have something to do in the wintertime.
But you'll complain every single Wednesday when your pool league is coming up and you're like, oh, I've got pool
league.
tonight.
That's a fact. You're not wrong.
I've got pool league.
Oh, I'd rather just stay home.
What do you want to? So this is what I want. You tell me, number one, should I buy a pool table? Did you buy one and you totally regret it? Number two, what do you want to buy? And we'll tell you whether you'll regret it. Somebody texted a while ago and said they bought a record player. They played it one time.
What?
And now it's like a $100 white elephant.
Wow.
What do you want to buy? And we'll judge you whether you should buy it or not. You guys want to buy anything? You think about anything?
I have one.
What do you want to buy,
So
Bailey?
yesterday, working at the Renaissance Festival, I saw this woman wearing this hat, and it was like one of those big kind of felt hats that looks kind of like a witch hat, but it wasn't a witch hat. It was a fish, and so it looked like the fish was eating her head, and I wanted that hat really bad.
Where would you wear this hat, would you say?
Out, out.
No,
and
like to be specific.
About,
Target?
in the wintertime, if it was chilly out, I would probably wear it to and fro.
Is it a warm hat? Or
yeah,
a
it's
decorative
like because
hat?
it's like wool, so it's like felty kind of woolly
You look
looking.
stupid in it. I'm telling you right now.
That's why I want it, because it will look so stupid.
You look stupid enough to be honest with you.
I do. I don't need a lot of help, but now I want a fish hat that looks like the fish is eating me.
What do you want to buy?
An electric drum set. I've been thinking about this.
Oh, yeah. That's cool.
I have back home in Jersey, I have a regular drum set, but I don't know how I'm going to ship that out here. And even though I think that'd be more interesting because I'd annoy Alyssa just being loud all day.
And the neighbors.
Yeah, screw the
Vaughn,
neighbors.
You can't have a drum set in an apartment.
You really can't.
Says who? Why you got to
are
shoot
go-
down my dreams? That's all you do is bully me.
You will literally be kicked out of your apartment if you have a drum set.
What if not if I play their favorite song?
No, you're wrong.
Free bird.
But electronic drum set, you put on your headphones and you're all good. Yeah,
Gives me something to do. Leave Alyssa alone for a couple hours.
I think you should. I think you should get it. You can get them for like $500 for a bare minimum one, right?
That's like a cheap one, yeah.
That's a cheap one, yeah.
Why do you support Vaughn, but you don't like my fish hat?
Because we're men. We're men.
Men supporting men.
It's not only that, but your idea is stupid.
What?
That's not true. I like Bailey's idea.
What do you want to buy, Jenny?
I'm thinking about buying these things. You might have seen them. They're called camper vans. So I'm thinking about buying one of those. What do you guys think? It's like I already bought one.
And didn't consult with us.
I bought one.
You are getting on my every last nerve.
If you want to see it, at Jen and KDWB on Instagram. But I did buy one.
What do you want to buy and we'll let you know whether you should buy it. Now, let's talk about the pool table.
Okay.
I do have a room in the basement because there is, where the ping pong table was.
Mm-hmm.
I would like to get a pool table.
You never even hang out in your basement, though.
I would now if I got a pool table.
You say that now, and then you forget about it. You forget because you don't go down there ever, and you're like, oh, yeah, that's right. I bought a pool table. Maybe I should see how dusty it is.
All right. What do you think? Do this for me. In the next couple of minutes, what do you want to buy? And one of us will probably have experience with this one.
Mm-hmm.
For example, my kids are 4 and 2. I want to buy a rainbow play system.
Okay.
100% absolutely. My kids loved it.
Yeah?
They loved it. Will they use it forever and always every day? No. But they did have it out in the backyard whenever they wanted to go with their rainbow play system.
The only thing about those that I will say against buying is that every single time I go on a walk and I see one in someone's yard, there is never anyone playing on that play system.
Okay.
Ever.
But my kids both had them. We actually moved it from our houses I think 2 or 3 times. And
really?
Our kids loved it.
Wow.
Yeah.
Okay.
Rainbow play system, yes, definitely. Vaunt, get air drumsticks.
Ooh.
Do not get air drumsticks. They are garbage because Carson got them, and they are kind of fun, but they're not.
What are air drumsticks?
You just play them.
Oh, they're just like
yeah, they don't hit anything.
That's crazy. No,
yeah, they're not good.
Yeah, you're gonna look really stupid and it'll be funny.
What do you want to get? And we'll judge you and tell you whether you should get it. Text it to us at KDWB 53921.
101.3. 101.3.
KDWB. We're less than 2 weeks away from our 2024 iHeartRadio Music Festival, presented by Capital One.
The biggest headliners in live music will be taking over T-Mobile Arena, Las Vegas, September 20th and 21st.
Limited seats still available at AXS.com.
Don't miss A$AP Rocky, Big Sean, Camila Cabello, Doja Cat, Dua Lipa, Gwen Stefani, Halsey, Hozier, Keith Urban, New Kids on the Block, Paramore, Shaboozey, The Black Crowes, The Weeknd, Thomas Rhett, Victoria Monet, and a special performance by Coldplay's Chris Martin.
Our 2024 iHeartRadio Music Festival, presented by Capital One.
Stream only on Hulu.
Get tickets while you still can now at AXS.com.
This year, you can be there to witness all of the incredible once-in-a-lifetime performances live and in person. Buy your iHeartRadio Music Festival tickets now, starting at just $55 plus taxes and fees at AXS.com.
From the Custom One Exterior Weather Center.
Those temperatures are rising for the next week. It's going to feel like summer once again. Sunny today with a high of 84. Tomorrow, partly sunny and 83.
This report is sponsored by Whole Foods Market. Get organics on sale at Whole Foods Market. Save on organic Honeycrisp apples through September 10th. Make a spiced apple dessert to get in the fall spirit. While supplies last, shop in-store or online. Terms apply.
Whoa, it's you, the Capital One Bank guy.
That's what they call me.
Mind if I get a selfie?
Yeah, sure thing. Save no fees or minimums on your Capital One checking account.
Wow, that's a keeper. So, where are you heading?
I'm off to spread the good news that Capital One helps people keep more money in their wallet with no overdraft fees.
Oh, you're the best Capital One Bank guy.
Hey, mind if I get a selfie?
Sure.
Say, Capital One, what's in your wallet?
Terms apply. See CapitalOne.com/bank for details. Capital One NA, member FDIC.
If you've ever been injured in a car accident, you know that your world just got flipped upside down for the most part. Not only are you dealing with a damaged car, you're dealing with an injury, and you're dealing with insurance companies coming at you. That's where Nicolay Law steps in. They fight for you, get you the money that you deserve, and you don't pay if they don't win for you. That's another added bonus. Give them a call today at 1-855-NICOLET. They answer calls 24/7, and you can find out some more information online as well at nicolaylaw.com.
You scaled the sheer cliff face, battling frostbite, running low on oxygen. The wind pierced your skin, and every inch was agony. You reached heights no other human had before, while getting nowhere at airport security. There's more to imagine when you listen. Discover best-selling action titles on Audible.
Jake from State Farm. I just beat my running PR, so I'm celebrating.
Keep celebrating when you bundle and save with the State Farm Personal Price Plan. Like a good neighbor, State Farm is there.
Prices vary by state. Options selected by customer. Availability and eligibility may vary.
Celebrate the month of September with Zero Res and get 3 rooms of carpet clean starting at just $129 and $75 off your air duct cleaning. Online, ZeroResMinnesota.com, and take advantage of the huge savings. Zero Res, 952-ZERO-RES.
Every business faces challenges, but complicated, expensive, and uncertain shipping shouldn't be one of them. With USPS Ground Advantage from the United States Postal Service, you can avoid all the noise. No more unexpected surcharges, hidden fees, or complex rate structures. It's just easy, cost-effective, and dependable shipping. Tune your business's frequency to success and turn shipping to your advantage. Learn how at USPS.com/advantage. USPS Ground Advantage. Simple, affordable, reliable.
Date night with Fallon and Colt is at the Borough Oakdale on Thursday, September 19th for a fun night of games, food, and drinks. The only way to join Fallon and Colt for a date night is to win. So tune in to Fallon and Colt every weekday for your chance to score a spot.
There are lots of reasons to want a big backyard, like growing your own vegetables, doing cartwheels, and relaxing after a long day. But here at Truestone Home Mortgage, we all agree that dog birthday party is at the top. At Truestone, we have great home loans, expert help, local dedication, and a focus on what matters to you. So if dog birthday parties are your priority, we'll bring the pup cakes. Metaphorically, of course. It's true, because we're Truestone. Truestone Home Mortgage is a division of Truestone Financial. Membership required. Equal housing opportunity.
Hey, welcome to IKEA's complete sleep event. Don't miss dreamy offers on sleep essentials.
I've tried counting sheep, but keep losing track.
We've got you. IKEA family members save 15% off your purchase of $300 or more on select sleep comfort items. Check out comforters, pillows, and mattresses for all sleep styles, and so much more.
Ooh, can't wait.
You shouldn't. Go to IKEA-USA.com/bettersleep or visit your local store today. Offer valid August 7th through September 10th, U.S. only. See store and IKEA-USA.com for full details and eligible items. Restrictions apply.
Why is life better with American Family Insurance? Because every policy comes with something very special. A trusted agent who's there to help protect your dreams by finding the right coverage at the right price. Save up to 23% when you bundle home and auto. American Family Insurance. Get a quote and find an agent at amfam.com.
Products not available in every state. Visit amfam.com to learn how discounts may apply to you. American Family Mutual Insurance Company, SI, and its operating company, 6000 American Parkway, Madison, Wisconsin.
Motorist, pedestrian. Pedestrian, motorist. Which are you? Chances are you're both during a typical day. You can help reduce pedestrian vehicle crashes by paying attention, whether you're walking or driving.
Brought to you by the Minnesota Departments of Transportation and Public Safety.
Is your pet a digging enthusiast, an escape artist, or a counter surfer? Invisible Fence brand has you covered. For the wannabe landscaper, we've got a solution to keep them active but not destructive. For the escape artist, our personalized pet fences keep them safe and sound at home. Counter surfer? No problem. We know how to keep cheese thieves at bay. Invisible Fence brand. Tailor-made solutions for your pet, your yard, and your needs. Visit InvisibleFence.com today.
Hey, it's Nikki Glazer. I know you guys are getting excited for Monday Night Football. You know I am. Well, there is something happening during the game that you have to check out. PayPal seems to be popping up everywhere. Did I mention, everywhere? They may just be in the game on Monday. If it's anything like the PayPal wind chime post on Instagram I saw, it's going to be hilarious. You have got to tune in on Monday night on ESPN and see for yourself during the game. PayPal truly is everywhere.
From the Quick Trip Traffic Center.
We have delays on 35E northbound from 494 to Highway 13 and northbound from Wagon Wheel Trail to Shepherd. Highway 169 is slow northbound from Highway 101 to Old Shakopee. Highway 36 delays westbound from Highway 61 to Lexington. I'm Maria Arnold, and that's your latest total traffic.
This report is sponsored by the Minnesota Renaissance Festival.
This year, the Magic is calling you like never before. Come celebrate the Minnesota Renaissance Festival's 53rd anniversary. Now is your time to get discounted tickets. Find your Magic at RenaissanceFest.com. Huzzah!
The free iHeartRadio app has over 100 commercial-free stations waiting for you to explore right now, like Dance Nation 90s. Continuous 90s dance hits from Ace of Base, Janet Jackson, CNC Music Factory, Salt and Peppa, and more.
Let's talk about sex, baby.
Open the free iHeartRadio app and search Dance Nation 90s and listen now, commercial-free.
iHeartRadio.
Free, never never sounded so good.
Live from the 60th floor of the Space Needle Studios. It's the Dave Ryan Show on 101.3 KDWB.
It is statistically proven that at any point in your life, you're thinking about buying something. I made that up, but you wouldn't know because it sounds like it's true.
I believe you.
At any point in your life, you're thinking about buying something. Vaughn is thinking about buying an electronic drum set so you can play in your house without bothering the neighbors. Bailey's thinking about buying a hat that looks like a fish is eating your head. I'm thinking about buying a pool table. And so, Samantha, I want your honest opinion. Did you buy a pool table, and are you happy that you did? Samantha.
Yeah, yes. Yep. So my husband and I bought one a month after we moved into our house, and I personally am not a huge pool person, but he is, and even I have to admit it's great. Our friends love it. When they come over, they'll play. You know, if everyone doesn't want to play and at least a couple people do, they can. I mean, I think...
I'm not sure what our phone's problem is today, but all our phone calls are clicking in and out. But you say yes, go ahead and buy it.
I say yes, go ahead and buy it.
Thank you, Sam. I appreciate that. And I haven't told Susan about this yet.
Okay.
That's the problem.
The problem is, if I tell her, she'll be like, well, you know, I'm just going to have one delivered.
I love when she talks like that.
What do you want to buy? We got some text messages.
I really like this one that says, today is my cat's 5th birthday, and my boyfriend and I were talking like we were... that this was such a big deal, so we wanted to get her one of those remote cars that children can drive in, and then we can parade her around in the backyard because she loves going outside and going on walks. I say, yes, get your cat this little remote car because that's hilarious. Someone else texted in saying they wanted to get a Maine Coon cat. I also say, yes, those are those ginormous cats that are like the size of a dog. Please get a Maine Coon cat and send me pictures.
Somebody said, how about an inflatable kayak? I would say no. Ooh. We bought an inflatable kayak a year ago. It is the most uncomfortable kayak ever. We used it once, and I just want to get rid of it on Marketplace.
But that's because you said that the back part wasn't like high enough,
doesn't support
right?
your back, yeah. It's an awful one,
There's got to be other ones that have better back support, right?
Maybe so, yeah. Somebody else said about an inflatable hot tub.
Ooh.
I think that's a good way to, like, you know, sure, why not? If you can afford it, you got the extra money for it, buy an inflatable hot tub.
Speaking of inflatable, this person wants to buy one of those expandable garden hoses so
those
that
cool.
when there's no water going through it, it's lightweight and easy to store. That sounds smart.
I've never seen that before.
Oh, really? They're kind of dope, honestly.
They are. Actually, we're talking about dope garden hoses. They're actually kind of cool. Callie and Shakopee texts in and says, what about an outdoor fireplace instead of a fire pit?
Ooh.
Our neighbors next door spent thousands on an outdoor fireplace. And they never used it.
Yeah.
You will not use your fire pit as often as you think. Unless you're just an outdoorsy barbecue, have the neighbors come over for drinks kind of a thing.
Because you forget that there's mosquitoes. So it's like much more enjoyable to enjoy a fireplace indoors.
I think it's kind of true. Another one, we have always been tent campers, but we're thinking about getting a pop-up camper.
Ooh.
You absolutely should get a pop-up camper because they are much more comfortable, stable, steady, windproof, weatherproof than a regular tent. And they're cheap, and you can get a used one because people buy them and then they don't use them. So our neighbors have got one. They've used it so much. A pop-up camper, they're amazing.
Somebody has some advice for you, Dave, about your pool table.
Okay.
They said, I think if you get a pool table, it would take the joy and excitement out of it. If you want to play, go out and play at a bar or a pool hall or join a league. But if you get your own table, you'll regret it when the excitement of a new hobby fades.
You're not wrong.
Yeah.
What about an invisible fence? Anybody ever bought one of those?
Yeah, we had one. Why?
For you?
You buying one to keep you in the yard?
Yeah, because I'm always trying to get out.
Oh, my
Why
gosh.
you want an invisible? Is somebody asking about that one?
No, it's always seemed like the biggest waste of money to me.
Oh,
Does
no,
it work?
No, they're awesome. Yeah.
It
Everybody
works.
in our neighborhood has one. Yeah, because, shout out Invisible Fence. We didn't get anything free, but that's how Josie learned to stay in the yard.
Oh, awesome.
Yeah, they're great. Absolutely. Yeah, you really kind of got to have one if you live in the city.
Sure. Right.
Or else your dog will just kind of wander around.
Anytime I would walk my dogs, though, there would be one house that had the invisible fence, and the dog would just like burst out of the invisible fence and just come running at our dogs, and we'd run down the street, be like, help!
Really?
It was awful.
Okay.
Yeah.
All right. People really want to buy one of those expandable hoses. It's like, okay, go do it. All right, it is 101.3 KDWB.
We're going to get someone on the phone right now to get some pink tickets, win pink tickets.
Pink is going to be at the Xcel Energy Center coming up on October 17th. We got tickets for you all day. You can buy your tickets on Ticketmaster.com. And so I give you one lyric at a time from a Pink song, and then you have to guess what the Pink song is. So we'll do that when we come right back. Get on the phone right now if you want to go. The show is October 17th, 651-989-KDWB for Pink tickets. You got to be a Pink fan to win these because you really won't have a good shot if you're not. We'll do it next.
Friday Night Football is back. Presented by the College of St. Benedict and St. John's University. Join 101.3 KDWB every Friday night at a high school football game for your chance to roll the dice and win a $25,000 college scholarship to any school of your choice. It's Friday Night Football from 101.3 KDWB. Touchdown! More at KDWB.com. Keyword events.
After touring the College of St. Benedict and St. John's University, I knew it was a college for me. The culture felt like home. Shortly after moving in, St. Ben's and St. John's became more than classrooms. Visit csbsju.edu to apply, estimate your scholarship, and write your own story. St. Ben's and St. John's. More than an education, it's life-changing.
From the Custom One Exterior Weather Center.
If you were enjoying that fall-like weather we had this weekend, I have some bad news. We are going to go back to summer for the next week. Today is going to be sunny with a high of 84. Tomorrow, partly sunny and 83.
This report is sponsored by NyQuil VapoCool.
Vaporize your cold with NyQuil VapoCool. It's NyQuil plus a rush of Vicks vapors. Whoa. NyQuil VapoCool, the vaporizing, nighttime sniffling, sneezing, coughing, fever, best sleep with a cold medicine. Use as directed. Keep out of reach of children.
It is officially treat season. Don't ghost the neighborhood. Be the ghostess with the mostest when you pick up your trick-or-treaters' favorites, including fun-sized packs of Snickers, M&Ms, Skittles, Twix, and more. And now it's your turn for a treat. This year, Mars Wrigley is treating you to the chance to win spooktacular prizes all season long. Enter if you dare at MarsWrigleyHalloween.com. Get fun-sized favorites at a Target near you.
My first time? This may surprise you, but it was just last year. It was unlike anything I ever experienced before. It was fast. It was physical. What can I say? I love the rough stuff.
Your first time won't be your last time. Experience the thrill of wild hockey. Tickets are on sale now at wild.com/on sale.
Texting privacy policy and terms and conditions posted at textplan.us. Texting enrolls for recurring automated text marketing messages. Message and data rates may apply. Reply stop, opt out. Consult a doctor prior to use.
Wow, you look amazing. What have you been doing?
I'm sure you've heard of Ozempic, Wegovy, and the other GLP-1 medications, right? Well, I found this great company called Zelfie. If you qualify, their providers can prescribe medications like Ozempic and Wegovy and other GLP-1 medications that are 80 to 90% less expensive, all 100% online.
I can get GLP-1 medications for 80 to 90% less and do it all online? No doctor's office or pharmacy?
Yes, Zelfie can provide semaglutide or tirzepatide, the active ingredients in Ozempic and other expensive GLP-1s, but for 80 to 90% less and shipped directly to your door.
How do I get started with Zelfie?
Just send them a text.
Text SAFE to 200-300 to get started today with Zelfie. Get the same active ingredients in Wegovy or Ozempic, but for 80 to 90% less and 100% online. Don't wait. Text SAFE to 200-300 right now for a link to your exclusive offer. Text SAFE to 200-300. That's SAFE to 200-300. SAFE to 200-300.
Texting privacy policy and terms and conditions posted at textplan.us. Texting enrolls for recurring automated text marketing messages. Message and data rates may apply. Reply stop, opt out. Minimum purchase required. Interest accrues from date of purchase, but is waived if paid within promotional period. Go to windowappointmentnow.com for full offer details.
Homeowners, ready to replace your windows or patio doors, but think it's going to be too expensive? Think again. You can get top quality, affordable windows and patio doors from Renewal by Andersen for no money down, no payments, and no interest for 12 months.
That's right. You don't pay a dime for an entire year. Just text PRESS to 200-300 right now for your free in-home window consultation and free price quote. Renewal by Andersen is the company with the most 5-star reviews among leading full-service window replacement companies.
Get your windows and patio doors for no dollars down, no payments, and no interest for an entire year. Plus, buy one window or patio door and get one 40% off and save an extra $150 off each window and door.
But hurry before this end of summer sale ends. Text PRESS to 200-300. Text the word PRESS to 200-300. Don't wait. Text PRESS to 200-300.
Not sure what to do after a car accident? Don't stall the call. Just call 1-800-ASK-GARY.
It's a free accident helpline to get you going in the right direction. Real people, free referrals, anytime, day or night. And tell them Roz sent you.
Listen to The Dave Ryan Show on September 12th when they broadcast live from Children's Minnesota to raise money for the Shine Bright for Kids campaign. Your support to Children's Minnesota helps kids in our state right here at home fight cancer. You can learn more at childrensmn.org/shinebright.
I spray and scrub, but the soap scum in my bathtub is still there.
I spray and scrub, but the burnt sauce on my stovetop sticks around.
Sprays can leave grime behind, but Mr. Clean Ultra Foamy Magic Eraser combines the scrubbing power of an eraser with the cleaning power of Dawn to melt away tough messes on contact.
Just wet, squeeze, and erase.
Stop spraying, start erasing, and clean with more magic than ever with Ultra Foamy Magic Eraser.
Mr. Clean, Mr. Clean.
You're free now. Free to kick back, relax, and stream beyond your wildest dreams.
Rom-coms, slasher coms, space operas, space westerns, cupcake bake-offs on Mars.
Free to fill your feed with impossibly chonky chonkers.
Cats, corgis, babies on demand.
Free to make your smart devices do silly things.
Bowl of chips on the robo-vacuum.
And master devices that have no business being smart.
Smart forks, smart toothbrushes, smart tortilla makers.
Free to open a world of remote work and a portal into Gametopia.
Who's the boss now?
Free to be everything you imagine, and then some. That's how it feels to have Quantum Fiber internet. Because with Quantum Fiber, you get peace of mind with a price for life.
That means you keep your internet service monthly rate for as long as you keep your plan. No promo pricing or rate hikes. Internet service monthly rate subject to continued plan availability.
Quantum Fiber, your world unleashed. Learn more at quantumfiber.com. Limited availability. Service in select locations only.
Less is more? No, more is more. That's why Taco Bell's new $7 Luxe Cravings Box is stacked with all your cheesy, crunchy favorites. Think a beefy 5-layer burrito, a double-stacked taco, a Chalupa Supreme, chips and nacho cheese sauce, and a drink for just $7. Live Luxe for less at Taco Bell and sign up for rewards to earn free food. At participating Taco Bell stores for a limited time only while supplies last. Price and participation vary. Drinks exclude freezes. Tax extra. Rewards program subject to terms and conditions. Points earned on qualifying purchases.
From the Quick Trip Traffic Center.
94 slow westbound from Lake Elmo to Radio Drive and heavy westbound from Hiawatha to Hennepin-Lindale. 94 eastbound slow from Highway 101 to Maple Grove Parkway and tight eastbound from Olson Memorial to 394. 494 heavy eastbound from Prairie Center to East Bush Lake. I'm Maria Arnold, and that's your latest total traffic.
This report is sponsored by Luther Brookdale Mitsubishi.
You deserve a new vehicle. You need one of the best warranties in the industry. You want to save money. Get a 2024 Mitsubishi Eclipse Cross with 0% APR for 60 months and save up to an additional $2,000 exclusively at Luther Brookdale Mitsubishi. Brookdale-Mitsubishi.com.
Wake up with the Dave Ryan Show in your living room. We're streaming live on Facebook and YouTube. 101.3 KDWB.
All right, it's KDWB on the Dave Ryan Show. Bailey and I were just looking at who's at the front door on my Ring cam, and I said they look sketchy.
Is it Susan's lover?
It could be. I don't know what's going on. I don't know. He's got a bottle of wine, a bunch of roses. So.
I'm here to clean. I'm here to clean your dryer. Hey.
We have pink tickets right now. We're going to read you one lyric at a time for pink from a Pink song. If you can tell me what the Pink song is first, you are going to the show October 17th at the XL Energy Center. Welcome to the program this morning, Joanna. Good morning, Joanna.
Hi.
Hi, Joanna. Where are you calling from?
Like, where am I currently?
What state are you in? No, I don't care. I'm just making conversation. Are you on the road? Are you at work? You at the gym? You on the toilet? What are you doing?
I'm driving to work.
Driving to work. Okay, gotcha. All right, and let's meet Bev. Good morning, Bev. Welcome to the show.
Good morning.
Where are you calling from, Bev?
I'm in Northfield.
All right, home of defeat of Jesse James days.
Oh, that sounds fun. Can we go? I'm
together?
Googling it.
No,
What do
not
you
together.
mean?
I'm going to be caught dead with
All right.
you.
Okay, Joanna and Bev, I will give you one lyric at a time from a Pink song. When you know what the song is, you chime in with your name. Let's practice that on 3. 1, 2, 3.
Joanna. Bev.
Bev, yes. Okay,
There it
got
is.
it. Okay.
Bev, you got to be a little quicker.
Okay, so I'm going to give these to you, and when you got it, chime in, give me the name of the song. You got to know the name of the song, or your opponent gets to steal. Here we go. I guess. I just lost my husband. I don't know where he... Bev, go.
So what?
So what?
Guess I just lost my husband. I don't know where he went.
Yes.
So I'm gonna drink my money. I'm not gonna pay his rent.
Bev is a winner. Congratulations, Bev. Joanna, thanks for playing. Have a wonderful day. Bev, you are going out on October 17th. Yay.
Oh, yay. Oh, my gosh. What a day.
Oh, my God. It is,
What
it is
a
a
day.
great day. This is the biggest thing to happen in Northfield since the defeat of Jesse James. It's a huge deal.
Just to clarify, I think you said September, or did you?
Weekend. Yeah. Oh, my gosh. This is great.
What day is it, Jenny?
October
October
17th.
17th.
I just want to clarify for anyone who's interested in going to the concert.
It's
October
awesome, man.
17th.
October
Bev,
17th.
Not
Bev,
September.
Thanks for listening. Have a great day.
101.3 KDWB. You can't make this stuff up. 2, 3, 4.
I do want to mention that we're doing a Pause for Pause cribbage tournament at Broken Clock Brewing this Wednesday night. Starts at 6 o'clock. It goes until 9, but most people don't stay until 9. Only the winners are there until like 9. So if you are winning, good for you. You might be there till about 9 o'clock. Most people are done by about 7:30-ish or so. It's all for Pause, and it's at Broken Clock Brewing. It's a cribbage tournament. Beginners are welcome. If you're really good, we'd love to have you come out. I am hosting. It raises money for homeless dogs and cats, and you can sign up easily. Just send me a text at KDWB1, that's 53921, and ask for the link to sign up.
And I'll send it to you.
Okay, and then we'll send it over to you. It's really easy. It's like $20 to sign up, and it's a lot of fun, and your dog is welcome, and there's beer, and Bailey's going to be there. So if you want to get signed up, send me a text at 53921, and we will send you the link to register for the cribbage tournament. How much are beers and hot dogs at NFL games this year? Not good. God forbid, though, you'd pay $250 for a ticket to sit there and watch a game sober. So according to a website called sportscasting.com, you'll pay about an average of $15.02 for a beer and a hot dog, but not all prices are the same, obviously. Most expensive, Seattle Seahawks. $19.98 for a beer and a hot dog.
Oh, for
that
beer
better
and
be
hot
at least
cheese.
a tall boy, though, too.
I don't know.
It's a can.
Gosh,
It's
yeah.
one can.
The Rams and the Chargers both charge $19.49. The Bears, Saints, Jaguars all sell for about $19. New Orleans has the most expensive beers at $12. The priciest hot dogs are in Seattle and Los Angeles at $8.49. The ones where they're the cheapest for a beer and a dog, Atlanta Falcons, are only $7.49.
That's it?
Look at you.
For
What a
both?
deal.
For both.
Wow.
I wonder if that's because maybe, I don't know. I'm not following the Falcons very closely,
Me
but
neither.
maybe they don't. You're not following the Falcons?
No.
Maybe they don't draw in a lot of people.
What
I don't
sport
know.
is the Falcons?
Well, this is all
This is
NFL
all
teams.
Oh, this is all
Yeah.
football.
All
Okay. I
football.
thought it was just all teams, period.
No.
Okay.
Miami Dolphins for like $10, and the Texans, Ravens, and the Lions are all about $12 each. I do not have the stats for all of, well, I can look it up if you're interested.
For
Let's
the
see.
Vikings, potentially.
For the Vikings.
For the
Let's
Packers.
find it. I got to scroll. Okay, your Minnesota Vikings, $18.25 for a beer and a dog at a Vikings game. That puts us
Wow.
in about 8th place.
Jeez.
And the Packers are a little bit cheaper, $16.49. They're about 12th place. So
Too much. That's too much, you guys.
Is it too much?
It's too much. I'm just going to bring in my own hot dog.
I don't know that they'd let you do that.
Yeah.
How will they know?
What, because they make you have a clear bag or something that can only
put it-
hold your cell phone?
I'll put it in my belt loops. No one will see
Your
it.
what?
My belt loops.
I
I'll
thought you
put
were
a
gonna
couple of hot
say
dogs
you
in
were
my
putting
belt
your
loops.
somewhere
belt
else.
loops. You're
In my belt loops.
disgusting.
And everyone will think, sweet belt, Bailey. And I'll be like, thanks,
Okay,
guys.
number one, you'll never go to an NFL game in your entire life.
Doubtful.
Okay? You
Very
can't-
doubtful.
Besides the Vikings.
That's not true. She's a fan of the Vikings.
Yes,
head
I
coach.
love the Vikings head
The
coach.
Vikings head coach.
Will he be there? at the game?
Likely.
Usually
yeah.
he's at the games.
He knows me now. He'll be like, Bailey, are those hot dogs in your belt loops?
Okay, that's
And I'll be like,
enough.
yeah, I brought one for me and one for you.
Okay. We'll be back in a second with Dave's Dirt. That's coming up next on KDWB. There is some celebrity stuff, including the celebrity world's newest billionaire. She is worth $1.3 billion. Damn. And we'll tell you who that is coming up in a second. Stay here on KDWB. He's getting all horned up looking at the defeat of Jesse James Day's reenactors, because it was a defeat of Jesse James Day's yesterday, this weekend in Northfield, and they have reenactments of the bank robbery.
Yeah.
And then Bailey looked it up, and she's all horned up for one of the reenactors.
Well, okay, so somebody texted in saying that I should go to this because they do reenactments of the bank robbery, which sounds super fun. And then they have like little trading cards for all of these like reenactors. Some of them are really hot. Like whoever's playing Nicholas Gustafson, who was a Swedish immigrant, babe. Whoever's playing Henry Wheeler, also a babe. And they are the ones that are like, I don't know, holding up a bank. Sign me up. Oh, no, sir. Please don't rob me.
You going to take my money? I guess you're going to take my clothes while you're at it.
I got my money right here in my bra.
In my bra. Guy plays Clell Miller. Clell Miller. He's riding a horse and he's got a gun in his hand and a little hat. Hot.
Are you single yet?
Yes, I have been for a while. Thank you for bringing it up again.
I'm just trying to create an awkward moment on the show.
No, yeah, I have been single, and if the guy playing Clell Miller at Northfield defeat of Jesse James Days wants to give me a call, show up at my house wearing this little hat and this little duster he's got on, let me know. I will send you my address.
See, this is your problem.
This is my problem?
You're expecting this guy to show up at your house.
This guy's hot.
Well, that's not my point. You need to go seek them out, not go if you want to show up at my house.
I didn't even know the defeat of Jesse James Days was happening, Dave. How could I have shown up?
Should she go show up at their houses, or what are you thinking? Like,
now she should.
Pastor.
This guy's hot. this guy's playing townspeople. Oh, well, he's just one of the townspeople.
Yeah, it's like playing a
That's
tree.
below you, Bailey.
I need a horse rider man with a gun who dies in the street. That's what I want to see. Not really dies. He's reenacting.
reenactor,
Yeah,
yeah.
he's reenacting. There was this guy. This is a really quick story. This guy
God, I hope so.
in college that was on a opposing speech team, and he was a Civil War reenactor, and I called him Civil War Lee because his name was Lee, and he was so hot. And then he turned out to be a huge conspiracy theorist later in life. So I still follow him on Facebook just so I can see all of the antics
Crazy
he gets
stuff.
up to. But dang, that guy was hot in a little Civil War outfit. Woo! Don't get me started.
Yeah, but we never went to the moon.
Exactly. That's kind of what he's like. Yepper.
You know that 9/11 was an inside job.
Yep, that's what his
Okay.
Facebook's like.
Thank you, Bailey. You
Thank
can
you,
go
guys.
drool over the
I am.
revenge
There's
of,
so many.
Like the defeat of Jesse James. Go do that.
Dang.
I will sit here and do Dave's Dirt
Okay.
on KDWB.
Get ready to count the number of celebrities that Dave mispronounces. Dave's Dirt on KDWB.
It's brought to you by Nicolay Law Offices. Let's see what the big movies were this weekend. It was Beetlejuice. Did anybody go see? You're not a movie person, Jenny, so you probably
Nope,
did
not me.
not. Bailey did not, and Vaughn did not.
I would like to, though. I have friends who saw it. Some liked it and some did not like it.
Oh, interesting. Okay, that was number one. Selena Gomez is now worth an estimated $1.3 billion. Most of that comes from her rare beauty cosmetics line. At 32 years old, she's one of the youngest female billionaires in the country.
Slay. Go off, Queen.
Billion, it's just hard to wrap your mind around billion. Most of us are like, man, maybe one day, maybe I'll have $300,000
Sure.
saved up. And
I was
here's
just
somebody with $1.3 billion.
If you're a billionaire, can't you just give away some of that, those millions of dollars? 'Cause, $1 million is a drop in the bucket if you're a billionaire.
I'm sure a lot of them do.
Right.
I think that's the thing is a lot of very, very wealthy people give a whole lot.
Sure.
Yeah, so they don't have to pay as much in taxes.
No, I think it's because they're actually good people.
Well,
Jenny, you're such a
some of
cynic.
them.
You think all rich people are evil.
I don't think all. Do I
Selena.
think a lot of them are? Yes.
Selena,
I do.
get a hold of me. I need some money
Why
for
are
the
rich
arts.
people evil? Why are they evil?
Because I think that they could do more things with their money. I think that there's a little bit of a problem with people who work at Amazon and have to work for 12 hours a day, but yet Jeff Bezos does whatever he wants in
So you're
life.
saying everybody in the country should make exactly
I'm
the
not
same
saying
amount of
that.
money?
I just think that there should be different benefits for certain people who can barely survive in life because even though they're working a full-time job.
Jenny's saying she wants a raise. That's pretty much the point at which she's getting.
Well, she
at.
didn't
Jenny
raise-
deserves a
Jenny's-
raise.
Jenny's one of the 1%. She just bought a camper van.
Oh yeah, actually, never mind.
Which means she's out a bunch of money now.
20-plus-year-old camper van.
Let me do a poll around the studio. Do you
Yes.
have a camper van, Bailey?
No.
Do you have a camper van, Vaughn?
Can't say I do.
I don't have one either. So who's in the 1% here?
Yeah, who's the
I don't know if
wealthy?
you put me in the 1%, but I've also worked super hard my whole life to be where I'm at.
I don't
Jenny
see that
deserves her
I think
camper
that I
van.
do deserve it, yeah.
Yeah.
Macaulay Culkin is going on tour November 30th to talk about Home Alone. This is
What?
kind of cool, actually. I mean, I'm good for him. He's going out and using his fame from Home Alone to make money. The show start with a screening of the movie, followed by Q&A with Macaulay Culkin.
Fun.
And if you order the VIP package, you can get a picture taken with Macaulay Culkin. Okay, I don't care about that one. Kendrick Lamar is going to headline the Super Bowl 59 halftime show in February. He was also part of the hip-hop theme show in 2002. Keith Urban is talking about Miley Cyrus's voice and how he likes it, but he compliments it in a really weird way.
Always love Miley. I love it. That voice, man. That voice, no one's she sounds like an ashtray, and I mean that as a compliment. I literally mean that as a compliment.
Yeah.
Right?
Yes.
She sounds like the carpet at the RSL.
Your shoes are sort of sticking to it as you walk through.
Now, I don't get the carpet at the RSL. I don't know what the RSL
Think of
means.
a kind of
Sticky,
grubby,
dirty carpet.
a grubby bar, and that's the carpet at the bar.
But I think one thing we learned about this is that Bailey does a pretty good impression of Miley Cyrus.
Yeah. Hey, everybody, my name is Miley Cyrus, and here's my rendition of Dolly Parton, Jolene. Jolene. Yeah.
I mean, a little bit. You got the inflection
Hey, everybody,
down.
my name is Miley Cyrus.
You got to have a deeper voice.
Hey, everybody, my name's Miley
Deeper.
Cyrus. Hey, everybody, my name's Miley Cyrus.
Getting closer.
That sounds like Elvis to me. Hey, everybody, I'm Elvis
She
Presley.
does sound like Elvis now that you bring it up. The Lifetime Network will compete this December with the Hallmark Channel's holiday romance inspired by Taylor Swift and Travis Kelce, because we talked a couple of months ago about how the Hallmark Channel is doing one. But this one is going to be on the Lifetime Network. It's called Christmas in the Spotlight. That's the title of a movie that revolves around a, quote, popular musician who, despite always singing about love and relationships, hasn't found Mr. Right yet.
Gosh.
That describes Taylor to a T. According to the script, Kelsey's character enters the picture just like it happened in real life. A pro football player meets her backstage at her show, then publicly declares he has a crush, and then they give dating a shot. There's drama as they navigate the relationship under the bright lights of fame, trying to decide whether to stick together or admit their schedules are too hectic for what's effectively a long-distance romance. You see him at the U.S. Open. Apparently, Travis Kelce said, "How can I look like the biggest douchebag ever?" So he went out and apparently ordered a hat off of douche.com.
Douche.com?
If you look at the bucket hat
Isn't
he's
it
wearing.
like a Gucci hat?
A douchey hat, yes.
Douchey hat.
And then he
does look crazy.
It's like, oh, okay, I'm going to wear a bucket hat. That looks pretty stupid. The shirt, pretty stupid. I'm going to wear a lumberjack mustache. That way I can look like the biggest jackass possible.
The stripes on his shirt look like suspenders.
They do look
to
like
match
suspenders.
the Gucci hat. Also, does he usually have a mustache like this?
He's got like the full beard kind of a thing.
This looks fake. Like he's trying to be in disguise.
Looks like he was
they'll
in like
never notice me at the game.
Like the fireman look-alike contest. Thank you. Selena Gomez, I mentioned that one. She's worth $1.3 billion. Seacrest era begins today on Wheel of Fortune. Vanna White starting her 43rd season on the game show following Pat Sajak's retirement. And I love this story. They say this is a person who claims that 25 years ago, they got a Lego stuck in their nose. And they just apparently blew it out. That's their claim.
I was in the shower, and my doctor has told me that with the dry, hot summer months, it's really helpful to blow your nose while you're in the shower. So I've been regularly doing this for the last 6 months or so. Today, I was blowing my nose in the shower, and lo and behold, I blew out a Lego dot that has been in my nose for at least 26 years.
Now, the Lego dot is really literally the size of one of those little tiny dots. They use it for like a headlight or something on a Lego car.
Yeah.
Had it in his nose for 25 years.
That is so gross. How did no one see that?
Well,
Like a doctor?
It's in his nose.
Yeah, I know, but don't you get x-rays of your head every once in a while?
No, never. I mean, I don't know.
No?
When's
I
the
don't
last
know.
time you had an x-ray of your head?
I can't remember. The dentist? Don't they catch that when they're
What?
taking x-rays of your nose or of your teeth?
That's of your teeth.
Specifically of
Yeah,
your
I
teeth.
know, but
yeah.
I mean, the nose is right next to it, so when it kind of get in the periphery.
Okay, you know what? You're
She's
done.
fishing.
Listen.
You're done. A restaurant in North Carolina is serving up a full menu of soul food favorites to go, along with a dress code that's not sitting well with some people. It's called Kim's Cafe in Greensboro. And they say people are not leaving anything for the imagination these days. And they're not playing around with their dress code. The rules are clearly posted on the front door. No shorts, no crop tops, no leggings, no T-straps, no white T-shirts, no short skirts, no skimpy clothes, and no cleavage showing. Now, I don't have a problem, but they said no shorts, which to me is weird.
Right.
But maybe people are taking shorts to the extreme. Critics complain the rules are backward and have likened the restaurant to The Handmaid's Tale. One person on social media says, I literally have to buy clothes to go into your business. Well, it is hot in Greensboro, North Carolina in the summer, but it's their business, and they can make the rules of whatever they want to.
Yeah.
If you don't want to go, then go to the Brugger's across the street.
It's probably cheaper too. So.
I'm just saying. And that is it for the dirt on KDWB. Hey, I want to mention one more time, if you want to sign up for the cribbage tournament, we're doing that Wednesday at Broken Clock Brewing.
Yeah.
Jeff Bailey is going to be there. It is all for Paws, our pet charity. Well, it's not ours, but we support them. And you can sign up online. Cribbage tournament starts 6 o'clock, goes for a couple of hours on Wednesday at Broken Clock Brewing.
Mm-hmm.
And if you want the registration link to sign up, send me a text. It just says, hey, give me that cribbage link at 53921. Or if you want to sign up for Roger's Rescue Ride, which is this Saturday.
Ooh, coming up.
That's going to be super cool. We've done it every year for like 5 or 6 years. We're going to ride motorcycles from the St. Paul Harley dealership over into Wisconsin, have a little lunch, and then come back down to, I think it's Marine on St. Croix, which is a super cool place to like just stop and then, get something to drink and get a little snack or whatever. And it all benefits Paws for Paws. You want the link for that one? Then send me a text at 53921.
From the convenience stores in Cloquet to the supermarkets in St. Cloud, the Minnesota Lottery's Viking Scratch Game is here. These are the concrete coliseums where we'll challenge chance and chase glory, where we'll gamely scratch and fearlessly scrape in pursuit of up to $100,000 in cash prizes. These are the stadiums where we come to play. Get in the game. Minnesota Lottery. I'm in. Must be 18 or older to play.